AVC Sports presents high school basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Doan Ford, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, Southeastern Med, AMG Vanadium, Woodsfield Savings Bank, Sioux Snode, State Farm, and Chandler Funeral Home.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for some high school basketball. We are live here on YRPtv on YouTube and Facebook. Easy place to tell your friends and neighbors to get a link, yourradioplace.com. We're here tonight for some girls basketball. Shenandoah Zeps taking on the Barnesville Shamrocks. I am Bill Cassler. Joining me, man who knows the Rocks pretty well, Mark Brown. And Brownie, I already got my first surprise of the night. I went over to talk to head coach Sammy Schott of the Zeps pregame, and last thing she informed me was, by the way, it's not Sammy Schott anymore, it's Sammy Hall. She got married on New Year's Eve, so congratulations to her, but I'll mess that up several times tonight, so you just keep correcting me. Sammy Hall now, so congratulations to Coach Hall. Mark, got a good matchup here tonight. Both the Rocks and the Zeps come in right around 500. They've faced each other one time already this year, with the Zeps coming away with an 11-point win at Barnesville. But I think this matchup should be fairly even tonight.
Yeah, both teams, fairly similar as far as their records, as we said. But the one advantage I think Shenandoah may have is they do have quite a height advantage over Barnesville. Both of them mostly underclassmen, though. 4 juniors and a senior starting for the Zeps tonight. And for Barnesville, 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore. So both teams pretty much underclass laden. And, that'll play even. I think overall the main advantage I think is going to be a little bit of the height advantage for Shenandoah.
Yeah, hey, and something else, girls basketball, they're having some problems getting players now, but both these programs had JV teams, so we got to see an entertaining JV game right before this, so it's always good to see when you've got kids out for your program, your coaches are doing something right. Right, and
the Shenandoah reserves did win that game 23-17. It was 17-16 at one point, and Shenandoah hit some free throws late, so it was a good reserve game, as we said. But you're right, a lot of teams now struggling to get girls, and both of these two teams do have full girls teams and reserve teams. And both these teams in most sports do pretty good, especially Barnesville, in getting full teams in just about all girls sports.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, getting kids out, that's a big part of the game right now, and both these programs for the girls have done pretty well, like I say, having JV teams. So, hey, we talked about Coach Sammy Hall for the Zeps, Coach Ty Leach for the Shamrocks. He's got some experience, and you were telling me, and I wasn't aware of this, he was an official for a long time.
Yeah, this is his first year as the varsity basketball coach at Barnesville. He's been the reserve coach a couple years, but for many years he's been a basketball official. And so, you'll see him. He knows the officials and vice versa. So he's one of those coaches you'll very seldom, if ever, see him, sort of get on the officials' cases because he's been on the other side, which so many people haven't, and he knows what it's like. But he's doing a very good job with this team for the first year, a very young and underclass team, and he's done a nice job with them. They're improving every game, and I don't think anybody's more happy with the job he's doing.
Well, you know a little bit more about the Zeps. I think you saw them against Union Local, so the Rocks.
Yeah.
They're a very well balanced team. So they've got a number of players, and they don't really have one leading scorer. They kind of do it by committee, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They don't have anybody that's going to be the top scorer in every game. One game it may be one young lady. Another game it might be another one. You're just never sure. Which ones it's going to be. And usually they'll have 3 or 4 players, maybe one in double figures, and then 2 or 3 around 8 or 9 points.
Talking to Coach Hall over there, she was saying they do have a go-to girl over there. That's Maya Leach. She's averaging 18 points a game right around there and probably around 8 rebounds a game, so she's almost at a double-double. She has 3 or 4 girls who like to handle the basketball. She's got her starting point guard, Kinsley Brown. She's got Cadence Knoll, who comes in to back up at point, and she's also got her super senior, Charlie Wickham, who has 3 varsity letters, and she does things all over the floor. She also has Briley May, and she's averaging about 10 rebounds a game, so you'll see her down on the blocks tonight. She is one of the girls that will hit the boards pretty hard for the Zeps.
Well, and as we said with Shenandoah, I mean, they've got 3 players listed at 5'10", and then their other 2 players are 5'6" and 5'7", so, you know, they much taller. Barnesville, tallest player is 5'8", and then a couple of them 5'5" and 5'4", so, you know, there is the size advantage there, but Barnesville is pretty fundamental. They'll do a decent job of boxing out, and you know, so that's what they're going to have to do against this taller team.
Shamrocks are a little bit more of a half-court team, too. They're going to want to slow things down, run a half-court offense. Zeps, on the other hand, Coach Hall telling me, you know, we want to get up and down the floor if we have an opportunity. They'll try to create some turnovers and run a little bit.
Exactly. And our lead official tonight will be Rusty Vermillion, and I have not had a chance to really get a good look at the other 2. If anybody's wondering, we'll try to get their names.
All right, we are getting ready for the opening tip now between the Shamrocks and the Zeps. We're going to step out, pay a few bills. We'll be back with more from Shenandoah High School right after this.
Everyone's looking for an encouraging sign in today's economy. The fact is, you'll find one right here in Caldwell at State Farm Agent Sue Snode's office. Because State Farm agents like Sue have been here helping people protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and we consider that a very good sign. See State Farm Agent Sue Snode at 400 East Street, Caldwell.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code TOOL for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code TOOL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code TOOL.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
This year, the Southeastern Med Cancer Services team is celebrating 30 years of being accredited by the National Commission on Cancer. Earning this accreditation and maintaining it for 3 decades is a testament to their team's quality outcomes, dedication, commitment, and care for their patients and community. Learn more by visiting seormc.org today.
And welcome back at Shenandoah High School. Bill Cassler, Mark Brown with you here. Introduction of the starting lineups taking place now. Mark, you had the starters for the Shamrocks who've been announced. Why don't you fill us in on that?
Yeah, let's go with the stars first for the Shamrocks. Ellie Thompson, she is a junior, 5'8". Ava McFarland, another junior, she's 5'4". Riley Lucas, a senior at 5'4". Lily Welsh, a sophomore at 5'7". and Alyssa Carter, a senior, and she's 5'5". So again, Allie Thompson, Ava McFarland, Riley Lucas, Lily Welsh, and Alyssa Carter for the Shamrocks.
For the Zeps, Maya Leach, she's a 5'6" junior. Kinsley Brown, 5'10" junior. Emmy House, 5'7" junior. Briley May, she is a 5'10" junior. And rounding out the starting lineup, Charlie Wickham, 5'10" senior. So here come the Zeps. They come in at 7 and 6. The Shamrocks come in at 4 and 9, getting ready now for the opening tip. And it'll be number 22, Briley May, jumping against number 12, that's Madeline Tyson for the Rocks. Zeps control the tip, and Kinsley Brown with the basketball. Brown works it across to Maya Leach, the leading scorer for the Zeps. Back across to number 3, Emmy House. In the lane, pass tipped by one of the Rocks and picked up. Here comes Barnesville.
Barnesville came out in a 1-3-1 zone defense.
That is Ava McFarland with the basketball. Oh, here's a quick turnover the other way. Right up the floor is Leach. Finds under the basket. Number 1, Kinsley Brown, loses control of the basketball. And after a little bit of a fight for the ball, it'll be Barnesville ball. Full court pressure by the Zeps. Thompson with the inbounds. Gets it into McFarland. McFarland looking for some room to operate. Tries the sideline back to Thompson. Now up the floor quickly as they break the pressure. That's 23, Alyssa Carter. Oh, errant pass looking for Thompson on the sidelines. Rolls out of bounds. It'll be Zeps basketball.
And right now we have 2 turnovers already for both teams. No points.
Well, some good defense. Let's attribute it to that.
All right, let's do that then.
Maya Leach with the basketball, works it across to Brown. Brown down in the corner. May can't get the shot to go. Ball's on the ground, picked up again by May, and Briley May. First 2 of the night go to her, and the Zeps have a 2-0 lead. Thompson with the basketball now for the Shamrocks as they break the pressure. Nice job by the Zeps. Ooh, they almost hit a travel. Thompson will take the 3. Ball goes off the backboard, no good. Coming down with it for Shenandoah, Kinsley Brown. Brown works it over to Leach. Leach to Brown. Brown finds Emmy House. House drives the baseline. She's cut off. Back outside. Long shot. That is Charlie Wickham. And that's a 3. So Charlie hits a tray. And the Zeps are up 5-0. Here come the Rocks. That's 22, Lily Welch. Welch into Thompson. Thompson is tripped up as she drives down the lane. Let's see, I think they'll...
Yeah, number 3, I believe.
Okay, that'll be on Emmy House. That's her first. Barnesville basketball under... on the baseline, under the Shenandoah hoop. Thompson gets the inbounds into Welch. Welch out near midcourt. Backs it out again. Loses control of the basketball. Picks it back up, looking for some help. Rolls out of bounds as number 22, Briley May, trying to get the ball, knocks it out of bounds.
Didn't get a chance to mention there, number 30, Abigail Anderson. She came in the game for Sheila McFarland. Excuse me, Ava McFarland. Sheila's her mother.
30 second, don't make that mistake. 30-second timeout.
Well, I'm at the age where I've had the mothers in class.
I'm starting to do that as well. So, I know them, and it's like, oh, come on. Well, Sammy Hall, Sammy Shot. You heard me earlier tonight. It'll take me a while to get used to that. All right, timeout on the floor. 5-0 Zeps. Nice 3-point shot by Charlie Wickham. And Rocks still looking, I think, for their first real good look of the night. Some good defense by the Zeps. Inbounds, number 30, Abigail Johnson with the ball. Johnson works it across to Carter. Carter down in the corner. That's Tyson. Tyson has a pass knocked out of bounds. It'll be Rocks basketball.
That was Maya Leach with the hand out there on defense, knocking it out.
Thompson with the ball. Works it back across to Johnson. Johnson back to Thompson. Thompson on the wing, top of the key. Now here's a steal. Coming down the floor is Kinsley Brown. Brown up and in. 7-0 Shenandoah. 5:30 left here in the first quarter. Rocks up the floor quickly. Here's some nice penetration. That's Madison Tyson. Tyson, I believe, is fouled. That's in the act of shooting. I think, will she get a chance?
No, they're going to say it was on the floor.
Okay. All right. So
it'll be Barnesville ball underneath their own basket.
Thompson with the basketball in the inbounds. Works it in to Carter. Carter in the corner. Thompson for three. And ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Barnesville ball, as I think number 1, Kinsley Brown, knocked it out. Tell you what, Coach Leach using his bench.
Now that'll be Lily Welsh. She'll come back in.
Thompson checks out. Ball's in the corner. Outside now, that's Abigail Johnson. Johnson back to Carter. Alyssa Carter has the ball stolen by Leach. Leach up the floor, driving, shooting, and can't get it to go. Rebound, fought for, coming down with it.
That'll be Anderson with the rebound.
Come the Rocks, top of the key. That's number 30, Abigail Johnson. Johnson tries to get the ball inside. Zeps were able to knock that away and pick it up under the basket. Nice pass there. Kinsley Brown finds the range. It's 9-0 Shenandoah. Timeout on the floor. So
this will be a full timeout.
Yeah, and big lead right now. And I think with that, we're going to take a break as well. The score, it's Shenandoah 9, Barnesville nothing. Back with more right after this.
Are you aware that planning your funeral ahead of time doesn't have to cost you a thing? Hello, I'm Brian Chandler, owner of Chandler Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Caldwell. We hear often people would like to get something down on paper but have their own insurance policy or money set aside for the expenses in a bank account. We want you to know that we often sit down with folks to take obituary information and discuss their wishes ahead of time without any prepaying. To learn more, visit us online at www.chandlerfuneralhome.net or by calling 740-732-1311. Choose comfort. Choose Chandler Funeral Home.
Our community is a special place, and you work hard to make a living and build a good life for you and your family. It's not always easy. You deserve a local financial partner to be there when you need them most. At Woodsfield Savings Bank, we live, work, and play here. Our cutting-edge technology combined with local decision-making allows us to deliver unmatched personal service. Let us start earning your trust today. Woodsfield Savings Bank. It's personal here.
We're back at Shenandoah High School, Barnesville with the basketball, trailing Shenandoah 9-0. That's number 30, Abigail Johnson with the ball. Long shot off the backboard, no good. Coming down with it, that's Charlie Wickham for the Zeps. Wickham, the senior, in the corner, finds Briley May. Shot is no good. Hits the rim out of bounds. It'll be Rocks basketball. More full court pressure. Boy, Coach Hall talked about it. That is number 12, Tyson in the game, and a turnover. That's one thing the Zeps wanted to do to force tempo. They want a little quicker tempo here.
Already 6 turnovers for the Shamrocks. Shenandoah has 2.
And that's what that full court press will do.
All right, we'll have some new players in. McFarland and Thompson back in, and for the first time tonight, we'll see Ava Lazier. She's a freshman. Let me get her number over there. She's up on the top right now. Number 32 is Ava Lazier.
All right, Zeps with the basketball. It's a skip pass. Leach has it under the basket. Gets the shot up and in. That's strong with the basketball. First 2 of the night for Maya Leach. 11-0 Shenandoah. Here come the Rocks. Almost a turnover. Barnesville able to come down with it. Long shot. That is number 32. Excuse me, and what was the name?
That was Alyssa Carter,
okay.
I believe.
I don't think I have her on the board.
Did you say that was 32?
32.
Okay, it's Ava Lazier, the freshman. I saw her wrong.
They get her in the book. Ava Lazier with a 3. And Zeps come right back with a quick 2. That is number 23, Charlie Wickham with the basket there. It's going to make it 13-2. Ball's on the ground.
Barnesville really struggling passing the ball.
Yeah, that's that full court pressure by Shenandoah, no doubt about it.
Now we'll see Anderson back in, and so you see who went out there. Ava McFarland been holding her shoulder. She's got it all taped up. I think that might be bothering her some.
Notice that, yeah. All right, that's number 2. That's Thompson with the basketball. Thompson has it again. Works it back in the corner. That's Carter. Can't get the shot to go. Zeps with the rebound, and here comes Shenandoah. Down, up, and underneath. That is number 23, Charlie Wickham. 15-2. Shenandoah with the lead. Slipping the pass in there, and let's see. That was number 32, Ava
Leisure.
Leisure?
Yes. And it was off a Shenandoah player. Shenandoah really shooting well right now. They are 7 for 10 from the field.
Well, they've gotten some good percentage shots, no doubt about it, and the pressure with the turnover. Barnesville, on the other hand, they're having problems getting a good look at the basket. Some good defense by Shenandoah as well. Inbounds, that's Abigail Johnson. Long shots up, no good. Rebound coming down with it, that is 23, Charlie Wickham. Wickham up the floor, looking for a little bit of help, works it back outside. Cadence Knoll, shot is short. Knoll gets her own rebound, comes back out on the wing, back across, that's Brown. Brown now in the corner, that is May. Working it down now, driving, that's Knoll. Pass is looking for a little bit of help, and that will be Barnesville basketball. Got in a little bit under the basket and lost control.
Yeah, got herself in a position she was going to fall out of bounds, and she just threw it hoping somebody'd get it. Of course, it went out of bounds. Turnover number 3 for the Zeps. And they are up 15-2.
Abigail Johnson with the ball now for the Shamrocks. 2:19 left in the first. Johnson works it inside. That's Lucas. Lucas drives, kicks it back outside. Thompson with a shot. That's short. Zeps come up with a rebound. That is number 20, Savannah Irvin. Leach, shot from about 15, no good. Leach gets her own rebound. Driving now is Knoll. Knoll can't get it to go. That shot was blocked by Ava Leisure. Here come the Rocks. Johnson. Johnson again with the basketball. Out near midcourt. Down underneath, trying to find number 12, Tyson. Ball's tipped back out again to Johnson. Johnson works it back to Leisure. Leisure to Lucas. Lucas to Leisure, and shot again. Here's a nice, high off the rim, no good. Abigail Johnson can't connect. Zeps come down with it. Leach now loses the handle on the basketball. They're on the floor. That will probably be a jump ball, I'm assuming.
Yes, and it'll be Barnesville possession, so that's a turnover for the Zeps. And for the Shamrocks, Riley Lucas will have a seat.
15-2, Shenandoah with the lead. 1:13 left here in the first quarter.
Welsh will replace her.
Abigail Johnson with the basketball now, works it back across to Lily Welsh. Welsh, cross court, nice pass, and a nice finish by Ellie Thompson. That's going to make it 15-4. Zeps with the basketball. Oh, nice looking pass. Finding, that was Maya Leach finding Briley May under the basket. May flashed, and it's 17-4 Shenandoah, coming up on 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Rocks with the basketball, back outside. 22, Lily Welch with the ball. Welch finds Leisure. Leisure on the sidelines now. Top of the key again. In the corner, Tyson. Tyson, skip pass, Thompson in the lane. Finds down low, number 22, Lily Welch. She finishes nicely. 17-6 now.
10 seconds.
In the corner. Driving, shooting, and scoring. That is Maya Leach. And that will do at the end of the first quarter of play decidedly. Shenandoah with a nice job. They've got a 19-6 lead on Barnesville after one quarter of play. We'll take a break. Back with more right after this.
Now located at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell, Ohio, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a mutual insurance company established in 1896 for the purpose of providing insurance coverage to rural Ohio. They offer a product to meet your insurance need, whether it is for a farm, rental dwelling, home in town, secondary or seasonal dwelling, churches, or mobile home. They partner with Grinnell Mutual Insurance Company to offer liability coverage to package with their patrons' Buckeye Mutual policy. Call today at 638-3604 and follow them on Facebook at Patrons Buckeye.
I'm not buying till I checked on Ford.
Most of us are faced with uncertainty every day. Your job, your finances, sporting events, schooling for your children, and so much more. With so much uncertainty surrounding you, there's one auto dealership that you can be certain about, and that's Doan Ford. You can be certain that you'll always get a great deal and the best service afterwards. In business for nearly 60 years has given Doan Ford the reputation of being a strong, reliable dealership. Be certain. Choose Doan Ford. Online at DoanFord.com.
We're back at Shenandoah High School. Bill Cassler, Mark Brown, Shenandoah Lady Zeps with a 19-6 lead on Barnesville. It's getting ready now to get underway here in the second quarter. That is Kinsley Brown with the basketball. Brown works it across to Irvin. Irvin back to Brown, back to Irvin again. Irvin on the elbow, back out top of the key to Brown. In the lane now, that is number 3, Emmy House with a shot, can't get it to go. Rocks come down with the rebound. Up the floor comes Shenandoah. That's Leisure, back outside. Driving, shooting, and missing. That is number 30, Abigail Johnson. Quickly back up the floor. That is Brown. Brown works it over to Irvin. Irvin to Brown. Back across to Briley May, who slows things down a little bit. Irvin now on the sidelines. Leach with the basketball. Back out top to Brown. And here's 22, Briley May with the ball in the corner now. Nice feed down low. Good defense by the Rocks down there. It's like number 30. That was Abigail Johnson knocking that out of bounds. It'll be Zep's basketball. 7:01 left here in the first half. And in the game now, 23, Charlie Wickham for Shenandoah. Irvin under the basket, can't get the shot to go. Rebound fought for. Coming down with it, let's see, possession arrow is to the Rocks, so they'll have the ball. More full court pressure now by the Zeps. Lazier, they work it up the floor. Thompson driving, looking for some help, and
it's be fouled, I think, by Shenandoah. I think 22.
23, maybe
22.
Charlie
We'll see who they called
22,
on.
23. Let's see, it is 22. I stand corrected as usual, sir. Briley May picking him for personal. It'll be possession to the Rocks. Inbounds, Thompson with the shot, that's up and good. So, first blood here in the second quarter belongs to the Rocks, 19-8 now. Up the floor quickly and knocked out of bounds. That was number 12, Madeline Tyson. Lost control of that ball trying to go up the sidelines. Like this, a lot of players, both teams, using their bench a lot. Helps at tournament time, you know.
Yes, it does, yeah.
Pretty deep. All right, there you go. Nice shot. That is good look for Cadence Knoll, but some good defense by the Rocks. Here comes Barnesville now. Barnesville in the corner now. Shot by Tyson up and in.
Barnesville starting to heat up a little bit now. They're 2 for 3 in this quarter.
Yeah, starting to cut into that lead, 19-10 now. Knoll with the basketball. Working it back across, that's Brown. Shot from the corner, that was Emmy House, can't get it to go. Zeps with the rebound. Here's a long shot by Wickham, and trying to save it in bounds was Kinsley Brown. I think that was probably, it'll be possession Barnesville. More full court pressure by the Zeps. Back in the lineup, Maya Leach. Thompson with the basketball, gets it back to Johnson. Johnson works it up the floor. That's Lily Welch in the corner now, driving outside. It's Johnson saving that pass. Johnson with the basketball in the corner now. Thompson, and that's going to be trouble right there. Over and back as Ava Lazier saves the ball, but it won't do any good. It'll be possession to the Zeps. Another forced turnover.
Yep, that's 7 now on Barnesville.
Although you have to say it, Shamrock's starting to find some room to drive, though, with as much as Shenandoah has their defense extended. Oh, here's a long shot. And a miss by Brown, picked up by Leach. Back to Brown, back over to Wickham, down low. That's Briley May, and that's going to be a personal there, I believe, on number 12, Madeline Tyson. Charlie Wickham directing some traffic under the basketball. She'll throw the inbounds in. Here's Leach with a quick shot. Can't get it to go. And Lazier and number 22 for the Zeps, Briley May, tie it up. It'll be possession to Shenandoah. 5:11 left in the second now. 19-10. The Zeps have yet to score here in this quarter. Oh, nice job on the inbounds. That was Madeline Tyson with that basketball. Oh, pass rolled off the end of number 2, Ellie Thompson's hands, and it will go back to the Zeps. Coming up now on 5 minutes left in the first half.
Alyssa Carter will come in for the Shamrocks for Thompson.
Boy, she's got the knee brace on there.
Yeah, she hurt that knee really bad a couple years ago.
All right, Zeps with the ball. Leach in the corner. Back outside now, and Knoll top of the key. Charlie Wickham takes a look at it, thinks better of it. Now Knoll will take the shot. Ball's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Barnesville. Oh, more pressure, and that pass fortunately rolls over to Abigail Thompson for Barnesville. Lazier with the ball, has to kick it back outside to Welch. And I think it's going to be a kick ball. Substitution coming in, Riley Lucas, and sitting down is Lily Welch. 19-10, 9-point lead for the Zeps. Alyssa Carter with the ball. In the corner, Tyson. Back outside now, Johnson with the basketball. Johnson works it back to Carter. Inside, Johnson. Ball's kicked back outside. Shot from top of the key, 23. Carter can't get it to go. Here comes Knoll for the Zeps. Down the floor, up and in.
That's
first two.
Shenandoah's first basket of the second quarter.
Up the floor quickly. Here comes a nice response by Barnesville. Madeline Tyson makes it 21-12. It's a 9-point lead. Maya Leach with the basketball. Back out top. Knoll again. Knoll at the elbow. Work it in the lane. That is number 22. That is Briley May, who can't get the shot to go. Rocks have the rebound. Johnson looking for a little bit of help. Finds it as Alyssa Carter comes out. Picks up the basketball. Tyson. Lucas back outside. Long shot. That was Alyssa Carter missing that. Rocks with a rebound. Carter's got the basketball again on the wing. Looking for a little help now. Here we go, driving right down the lane, up and in. That is Abigail Johnson, her first two of the game. 7-point lead now. Charlie Wickham, and that is going to be an offensive foul.
They're just pushed off with the arm.
Nice job there by Madeline Tyson to get some good position. So 7-point lead. Yeah, and Coach Hall wanting to talk things over just a little bit. You know, I think the Shamrocks starting to get used to that tempo that the Zeps wanted to run up and down the floor. They're starting to play a lot better now. They've cut into that lead. It's 21-14 mark, so some good adjustments in the second quarter by the Rocks.
Yeah, and Shenandoah not shooting early as well. They're just 1 of 9 this quarter. They were 9 of 15 in the first quarter. Barnesville shooting a little bit better. They're 4 of 7. So, they have made a comeback here. As we said, they've outscored them here, looks like 11-2. Am I right? 8-2, excuse me.
8-2,
yes.
8-2. I was going to say 8-11.
Yeah, I was subtracting from the 21, not the 16 or the 14.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
But neither team has shot a free throw yet tonight either.
Still a good quarter so far for the Rocks, and they want to keep this up. Like I say, some good adjustments to the tempo as they're starting to play just as quick as Shenandoah is.
Mm-hmm. And they're succeeding with it.
Yeah, I think that Coach Hall called the timeout. She's, I think, wanting her girls to play a little bit more under control. They're trying to force it a little bit too much.
And every coach and most people like to see you run and gun, but sometimes you just don't have the personnel to do that.
Well, and sometimes half-court basketball is the way to go. It depends on what your personnel is, just exactly what you said. Here's the Rocks with a basketball, and that ball's turned over. Charlie Wickham comes up with it for Shenandoah now. Wickham drives down to the baseline, up and can't get it to go. That was Emmy House with a rebound, and I think somebody got her on the arm.
This will be the first time we've seen anybody on the free throw line tonight. We also want to mention for Barnesville, Ayla Yater, a junior, has come in, number 3.
Ayla Yater, okay. All right, Emmy House on the line. Ball's high off the back of the rim. Can't get it to go. Second shot now coming up for Emmy House.
Lily Welsh just checking in for the Shamrocks, the sophomore.
Second one's in and out, so neither one goes. Knocked out of bounds, and let's see, I think it'll be Shenandoah basketball.
Yeah, it's going to be off of Welsh.
Charlie Wickham directing some traffic again. Wickham looking for an inbounds. Finds Brown that's House way out top, and ball goes off Wickham's hands. It'll be Barnesville basketball. More full court pressure by the Zeps. Here's 23, Carter. Carter back to Johnson, trying to find Carter. Pass is a little bit too tall, so press does what it's supposed to do. Turnover created. Zeps will have another opportunity.
That's 10 turnovers now for Barnesville. Shenandoah has 7.
2:28 left. That's starting to even up a little bit more now, too. 2:28 left here in the second. 21-14. 7-point lead.
And Ellie Thompson will come back in for Barnesville.
All right, that is number 5, Cadence Knoll with the basketball. To Brown, back to Knoll. Off to Wickham. Wickham on the wing. Well, I tell you what, she looks like a senior Wickham, doesn't she? Plays like she's been around for a few years. I think she's got 3 letters. Here's Wickham driving into the paint. Ball's up and in.
Jump shot.
Right on cue. I like that. 9 points for her on the night. So I think she's leading the way so far for Shenandoah. 23-14. A bit more full court pressure now by the Zeps. Carter with the basketball up the floor quickly now. Thompson works it back across. They got Lucas down now on the baseline. Ball comes out front. That is Alyssa Carter for 3. 23-17, leads down to 6 now. Long shot, and that's missed by Wickham. Battle for the rebound. Let's see.
Could be Barnesville ball on the alternating possession arrow.
So just tied up. More full court pressure, but Rocks cutting into that lead. Thompson, here's a steal by Leach. Nice anticipation, up and in. Some good defense by Maya Leach, creates 2 points. Carter with the basketball, looking for some help. On the backside, that's Welch. They get it across court. Ball is stripped, and here comes right underneath Charlie Wickham for another easy 2. Nice job there by Kinsley Brown to find her. More pressure. Lucas back off the side, and looking for a pass there. Number 22, Lily Welch.
I think she thought Yater was going to drop down underneath, and she didn't and wasn't there.
27-17, leads back to 10. We're under 1 minute to go here in the first half, Mark. That's number 20. That is Savannah Irvin with a basketball. Wickham back to Irvin. She'll take the shot. High off the rim, no good. Battling for that rebound. Coming up with it is Lucas now for the Shamrocks. She throws the ball out of bounds. It'll be Shenandoah basketball. Charlie Wickham with the inbounds. Irvin. Kick it back outside now to Knoll. Back to number 3. That's Emmy House. House to Knoll in the corner. Wickham drives, puts the ball up, can't get it to go. And let's see, that I think is going to be on number 30.
I think 20.
20, excuse me. That's Savannah
That was
Irvin.
Thompson that got the rebound and then was fouled.
So that's going to be the first on Irvin. Checking back into the lineup, number 12, Madeline Tyson for the Rocks. On the sideline, Thompson looking for some help. Irvin's going to have an easy layup. That's up and in. Thompson with the basketball for Barnesville. 13 seconds left. Back outside, long shot. That is number 23, Alyssa Carter. 29-20. Here come the Zeps. 4 seconds. 3, 2, ball's up. And that's going to do it. The end of the first half of play. 9-point lead for the Zeps, so a little flurry there for Shenandoah before the half mark, as that pressure that they created all throughout the first half really paid dividends for them.
Yeah, Barnesville had 15 turnovers in that first half, and I'm going to guess at least half of those resulted in points for the Zeps.
So the score at half, it is Shenandoah 29, Barnesville 20. We're going to take a break, tally up some of the numbers, pay a few bills, and we'll be back with more right after this.
Promises. You've heard them all. Peace of mind, quality insurance products, superior claim service, all at a fair and competitive price. Since 1848, Westfield Insurance has promised to provide excellent insurance coverage for your home, auto, and business. Sharing knowledge, building trust. That is Westfield Insurance's pledge to their customers. For a quote on protecting your home, auto, and business, call W.B. Green Insurance today. W.B. Green, professional insurance.
Our community is a special place, and you work hard to make a living and build a good life for you and your family. It's not always easy. You deserve a local financial partner to be there when you need them most. At Woodsfield Savings Bank, we live, work, and play here. Our cutting-edge technology combined with local decision-making allows us to deliver unmatched personal service. Let us start earning your trust today. Woodsfield Savings Bank. It's personal here.
Whether you are experiencing pain in your knee, tingling in your fingers, or a sore back, Superior Med Orthopedics is here for you. Their patients' health and safety is their top priority, and they currently offer telehealth visits for your initial appointment. Take comfort in knowing when you come to their facility, they're following all protocols to ensure you remain safe. Find out all their team offers by visiting seormc.org today to learn more.
Everyone's looking for an encouraging sign in today's economy. The fact is, you'll find one right here in Caldwell at State Farm Agent Sue Snode's office. Because State Farm agents like Sue have been here helping people protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and we consider that a very good sign. See State Farm Agent Sue Snode at 400 East Street, Caldwell.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code TOOL for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code TOOL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code TOOL.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
Are you aware that planning your funeral ahead of time doesn't have to cost you a thing? Hello, I'm Brian Chandler, owner of Chandler Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Caldwell. We hear often people would like to get something down on paper but have their own insurance policy or money set aside for the expenses in a bank account. We want you to know that we often sit down with folks to take obituary information and discuss their wishes ahead of time without any prepaying. To learn more, visit us online at www.chandlerfuneralhome.net or by calling 740-732-1311. Choose comfort. Choose Chandler Funeral Home.
Now located at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell, Ohio. Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a mutual insurance company established in 1896 for the purpose of providing insurance coverage to rural Ohio. They offer a product to meet your insurance need, whether it is for a farm, rental dwelling, home in town, secondary or seasonal dwelling, churches, or mobile home. They partner with Grinnell Mutual Insurance Company to offer liability coverage to package with their patrons Buckeye Mutual policy. Call today at 638-3604 and follow them on Facebook at Patrons Buckeye.
And we are back at Shenandoah High School. Zeps have a 29-20 lead on the Lady Shamrocks at the half. Interesting contrast. Game started off, Shenandoah, Mark, putting a lot of pressure defensively on the Rocks. Then through the second quarter, it seemed like Barnesville made a pretty good adjustment, and then a quick flurry at the end of the first half by the Zeps, and they've got a 9-point lead. But you could see Barnesville getting adjusted to that quicker tempo that Shenandoah wanted to play.
Yes, Barnesville actually outscored Shenandoah 14-10 in that second quarter, and they shot the ball much better. They have not shot as many shots as Shenandoah, not nearly as many, but they've shot pretty well overall as far as the percentage. It's just the turnovers that are killing the Shamrocks. They have 15 turnovers here in the first half, and we were talking earlier, I'm going to guess at least half of those resulted in points for Shenandoah on turnovers. But Barnesville shooting 9 of 19 from the field for 47%. 2 of those 9 are three-pointers. Shenandoah, they are 13 of 31, so they've taken 12 more shots than Barnesville. 13 of 31, they've had 1 three-pointer, and they are shooting 42% from the field. The rebounds, Barnesville has 10, Shenandoah has 14. One big thing there, 5 offensive rebounds for Shenandoah, only 1 for Barnesville. And again, the turnovers, as we said, really hurting Barnesville. They have 15, and Shenandoah has 7. Barnesville has not shot any free throws, and Shenandoah has only shot 2, and they missed both of them.
So it ends up with a 10-point lead, a 9-point lead for the Zeps at half. Let's check some of the individual scoring for these teams. For the Shamrocks, first 2 points for Abigail Johnson, 2 points for Ava Leisure. It is 2 points for Lily Welch, 4 points for Ellie Thompson, 4 points Madeline Tyson, and leading the way for the Lady Rocks, 6 points on a couple of trays. Pretty big shots. Alyssa Carter hit those trays, kind of keeping Barnesville in the basketball game. For the Zeps, pretty well-rounded scoring as well. 2 points for Cadence Knoll, 2 points for Savannah Irvin, 4 points for Briley May, 4 points for Kinsley Brown. Let's see, it was 6 points for Maya Leach, the leading scorer. Leading the way tonight for the Zeps, 11 points for Charlie Wickham. So some good balanced scoring for both teams. And I'll tell you what, I was kind of impressed with the fact that both coaches got a lot of players in off the bench. Both these teams go pretty deep.
Yeah, Barnesville, I think, had at least 3 or 4 off the bench, and I'm going to say it was very close for Shenandoah. But you're right, they keep them in there, keep them fresh. And when you're pressing and running a lot, they get more tired, so they want to keep fresh bodies in there.
No doubt about it. Also, the more players that, see that varsity time, the better prepared you are come tournament time. And, that's the goal of most programs around here. You want to be prepared for that state tournament. All right, the score at half, it is Shenandoah 29, Barnesville 20. We're going to take one more break. We will step out for just a minute, and we will be back with second half action right after this.
Let me guess. Unknown caller? You could reduce the number of unwanted calls and emails with online privacy protection. The latest innovation from Discover will help regularly remove your personal info, like your name and address, from 10 popular people search websites that could sell your data. And we'll do it for free. Activate in the Discover app. See terms and learn more at discover.com/online privacy protection.
When a cold comes on strong, knock it out with Vicks DayQuil Severe for max strength daytime relief. Just one dose of Vicks DayQuil Severe starts to relieve 9 of your worst cold and flu symptoms to help take you from 9 to none. Power through your day with Vicks DayQuil Severe, the daytime non-drowsy, coughing, aching, fever, sore throat, 9 to none medicine. Use as directed.
We're back at Shenandoah High School getting ready now for the third quarter of play. Zeps will have the basketball. Charlie Wickham leading the way scoring-wise for the Zeps with the inbounds to number 1 Kinsley Brown, and we're underway here in the third quarter. 29-20, Zeps with a 9-point lead. Maya Leach flashing under the basket. There is 22, that is Briley May. Down on the blocks, Wickham turning, shooting, and missing. Rebound fought for. Thompson comes up with it for the Shamrocks. Thompson, cross midcourt. Down inside, that is number 3, Ayla Yater. Yater gets it back outside. That is 22, Lily Welch. And first 2 of the second half belong to Barnesville.
If you look here, Barnesville's playing a box and 1. That's why they brought Yater in. She is following Maya Leach wherever she goes out there. The other 4 are playing in a box zone.
All right.
That's why Yater is starting this second. She's a good defensive player.
So some halftime adjustments by Coach Leach. Pretty smart. Have to see what Briley May and Charlie Wickham working the ball out top. There's number 3, Emmy House. Back out to Wickham. Zep's showing some good patience down here. There's a bad pass, but picked up by House. And Shamrocks have the basketball. Here comes Alyssa Carter. Thompson now. Down to the baseline, looking for a little help. Back out to Carter. She'll take the 3. High off the rim, no good. She's hit a couple of those tonight. Loose ball on the floor, some good hustle. Carter's got it. And let's see. That is going to be a foul on number 3, Emmy House.
They're going to say that was on the floor, so there'll be no shots. Barnesville is yet to shoot a free throw.
Second foul on House. First team foul of the second half. Cadence Knoll checks in for the Zeps. Barnesville with the inbounds. That is number 3, Ayla Yater. Yater back outside. Carter. Yater back outside again. That is Carter driving. Let's see.
Number 22 on Shenandoah.
That was Welch, and she was fouled by 22. That's Briley May. A couple of 22s matched up. All right, 23 Carter with the basketball now. Carter. Nice turnover there. Kinsley Brown with the ball, driving, shooting, and lost control. That's going to be knocked out of bounds by Charlie Wickham. It'll be Shamrocks basketball. Something else, no pressure by the Zeps.
Yes. Yep, they've backed off for right now.
Ailey.
Really,
sure I
that
get
pass
that
just
right.
a little bit. Ailey Yater,
Ayla
just a
Yater,
little
yeah.
bit out of her reach there.
I don't think she was ready for it
No.
either. Cadence Knoll with the basketball. Here come the Zeps. 5:53 left here in the third. 29-22. Only 2 points of the second half belong so far. And there we go. Breaking the drought for Shenandoah. Briley May. 2 points for her. 31-22. Here come the Rocks. Alyssa Carter directing some traffic out top now. Carter has the ball tipped away. Charlie Wickham after it. Wickham and Carter battling for the ball. Let's see. Jump ball, possession arrow to Barnesville.
Alyssa Carter going hard on the ground there, diving for that ball. Good hustle.
Yeah, and good hustle by her counterpart, Charlie Wickham. Charlie's been all over the floor tonight, hasn't she?
Yes, she has. Well, she'll come back, check out.
Ellie Thompson in.
Okay.
Ellie Thompson in for the Shamrocks. Johnson and Thompson work the ball across midcourt now. Thompson works it across. That's Carter. Carter's had the hot hand from outside the arc. Thompson now in the corner. Johnson tries to find a cutting Madeline Tyson, and that ball's knocked out of bounds. I think the Zeps had a hand on that, so it'll be Shamrock's ball. 5:02 left here in the third. 9-point lead for the Zeps. Johnson, top of the key. That's Brown knocking that away, and on the floor, it'll be possession to the Zeps this time.
We are now up to 18 turnovers for Barnesville.
Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Cadence Knoll with the basketball for the Zeps. Knoll, top of the key. Back to Brown. Actually, you can't see where the pad is, Brown. Okay, couldn't see because of the ponytail. All right.
It is sometimes hard to see the numbers on their backs.
One of the hazards of girls basketball.
Yeah.
Charlie Wickham. Wickham to Knoll. That's May on the sidelines. Back to Knoll. Knoll, skip pass. Down low, that was Brown, and they get it back top of the key now. Knoll.
They're going to play, nope. Wanting to set up a special play, it looked like. His coach called something, Hall.
They're still running that box and one.
Yeah.
Good call on that.
I'll tell you, Ailey Yater's doing a very good job.
Well, Leach, good player. Here's a skip pass. Yeah,
turnover.
Rocks picked that up. It's Thompson. Oh, ball's tipped away by Leach and knocked out of bounds. It'll be Barnesville basketball. Looks like the Zeps coming up to press a little bit now. Went pretty well for them in the first half. Let's see if the Shamrocks have made any adjustments on that. Ellie Thompson. Johnson back up to Carter, and Lucas tried to get a shot off, knocked away by the Zeps. Charlie Wickham has it now. Comes Shenandoah. Wickham down the lane, up and can't get it to go.
She'll be fouled. We'll see who they call that on. It might be Thompson. Yes, it will be.
It's first team foul of the second half. That's going to be on Emma
She was
Thompson.
shooting, so she'll go to the line for two.
No real foul trouble there. It's first on Ellie Thompson. Charlie Wickham. And there's the first made free throw of the night by Charlie Wickham. Doing her best B.D. Lori impression. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Somebody was telling me the other night we did the Caldwell game. He's hit like near 70 in a row. A couple times. Ball's up, in and out. Wickham misses the second shot. 32-22. It's a 10-point lead for the Zeps now.
This will be a reaching foul on Shenandoah, and that will be on Briley May.
And May will take a seat on the bench coming in. That's 20, Savannah Irvin. So, Coach Sammy Hall, I haven't messed it up yet tonight. I'm sure I will. So, here we go. All right. Ball's on the ground, picked up by Knoll for the Zeps, now tied up. Possession arrow to the Shamrocks.
I'm going to say Barnesville substitution coming in.
Yeah, Madeline Tyson and
Ramsey Rahi, the official, motioned her in but didn't realize she hadn't checked in.
Ellie Thompson sits down for the Shamrocks. Johnson with the basketball. Abigail Johnson. Back to Lily Welch. Carter now to Welch in the lane. Underneath. Shot just missed.
That was Ayla Yater with the shot.
Yater had a good look at it. Some good defense last second by the Zeps, but shot went in and out. Still 32-22, 3:09 left in the third quarter.
No rebound there. The ball went off a Shenandoah defender.
Rocks ball way outside. Welch back to Johnson, cross court. Tyson driving, cut off. They work the ball back around. Johnson inside.
Good ball movement.
That's Welch, and she can't get the shot to go. Zeps with the rebound. Here comes Amaya Leach. Leach. Yater picks her up, and that's going to be on Yater. That's one way to get her to the basketball. Let her bring it across half court and then drive. She's done a good job denying her the ball, though.
So Yater played very little in the first half, but she's been in the entire second half now, just guarding Leach on that box and one.
Yeah, you know that's one where the coach said, you stay with 0. She goes to the concession stand, you go with her. There's a shot missed by the Zeps coming up with it. Wickham now driving, shooting in. Somebody got a hand on her arm, I think. That's going to be on, I think, Madeline Tyson. That's her third. No real serious foul trouble yet, and both these teams, as we've said, go pretty deep. Shots up there, and Wickham. She's now 2 for 3. 33-22, it's an 11-point lead. One more shot now for the senior. Ball's up. Yes, sir, count that one.
They are 3 for 6 from the line, Shenandoah. Barnesville's yet to shoot a free throw.
Carter with the pass behind Welch, and it's going to roll out of bounds.
Turnover number 20 on Barnesville.
34-20, and the press has bothered the Rocks tonight. Cadence Knoll with the basketball. Knoll over to Savannah Irvin. Irvin, top of the key now. There's a long shot by Leach. Off the rim, no good. Irvin will chase it down. Irvin on the sidelines, works it back to Leach. Leach up and can't get it to go. She was fouled. That's the first time I've really seen her get the basketball in space. They've done a good job on her in the second half. So she's going to go to the line and she'll shoot a pair.
First free throw good for Leach. (35-22) Shenandoah lead. 2:11 in the third quarter.
In and out. Whistle.
Be Welsh with the rebound. She'll be fouled.
That's going to be on Irvin, I think. That's her second. Savannah Irvin. 13-point lead now for Shenandoah. 2:06 left in the third. More pressure by the Zeps. Here's Carter. Johnson. Johnson with the basketball. There's Carter. In the corner. Shot by Lucas. Off the rim, no good. Coming down with it, that's Irvin for Shenandoah. Back to Knoll. Knoll to Emmy House. Leach outside the circle. Back to Knoll. Charlie Wickham with the basketball. Wickham. Irvin. Knoll. She'll take a look at it. In the corner now. That's House. Driving and a little bit of a wild shot. Somebody got a hand on the ball, and I think a hand on number 3, Emmy House. That's going to send her to the line, and I'll tell you what, Some free throws now for the Zeps.
Starting to add up. This will be number 9 and 10.
Yeah, Barnesville's tightened up on the defense. They were also picking up some personals. First shot misses.
Barnesville is yet to shoot a free throw. And we have a substitution for Barnesville, trying to look over. She's behind a player there. I can't see who she is. We'll get her here.
That second shot is up and good for Emmy House.
It's Madeline Tyson.
She's in, and I think number 3, Haley Yater, taking a seat. Oh, Tyson trying to find a cutting Lucas on the baseline. Ball's kicked out of bounds by Shenandoah. 1:17 left in the third, 36-22 now. Carter with the inbounds to Lucas. Oh! Lily Welch trying to find Carter and got their wires crossed. It'll be Shenandoah basketball. Cadence Knoll with the ball now for Shenandoah. 1 minute left now here in the third, 36-22. Wickham in the corner, long shot.
That'll be a two-pointer.
Two-pointer for Emmy House. It's her first from the field of the game. Welch driving and losing the handle. Carter, let's see, on the ground. Excuse me, that was Johnson. And it's tied up, so it'll be Zep's ball, 38-22. Knoll with the basketball for Shenandoah. Brown. Irvin takes a look at it, thinks better of it. House. Shot by Knoll, high off the rim, no good. Irvin with the rebound, gets it back out to Knoll. Skip past Brown, 20 seconds left now here in the third quarter. Knoll. Back outside Irvin. Brown. House.
Playing for the last shot, down to 7 seconds.
Knoll's got it. They're going to find Brown. She'll take that shot off the rim, no good. That's going to do it. The end of the third quarter of play, and the score after 3. It is Shenandoah 38, Barnesville 22. We'll take a break. Back with more right after this.
I'm not buying till I checked on Ford.
Most of us are faced with uncertainty every day. Your job, your finances, sporting events, schooling for your children, and so much more. With so much uncertainty surrounding you, there's one auto dealership that you can be certain about, and that's Doan Ford. You can be certain that you'll always get a great deal and the best service afterwards. In business for nearly 60 years has given Doan Ford the reputation of being a strong, reliable dealership. Be certain. Choose Doan Ford. Online at doanford.com.
In today's marketplace, you have many choices for insurance. WB Green Insurance, a representative of Westfield Insurance, is committed to providing you with excellent coverage for your home and auto at a fair and competitive price. Westfield has been in the neighborhood for over 150 years, providing peace of mind and quality insurance products through independent insurance professionals. Sharing knowledge, building trust is Westfield's pledge to their customers. Call WB Green Insurance today.
We are back, Shenandoah High School, getting ready for the fourth quarter of play. Zeps lead the Lady Shamrocks 38-22. It'll be Barnesville basketball as we start the fourth quarter.
For Barnesville, we'll see Ava Lazier. That's her with the ball that caught it inbounds, a freshman. This will be her first appearance of the second half. She played some reserve and had to sit out a little bit, and she turns it over.
Savannah Irvin with the basketball now. Irvin over to Leach. Long shot. That's good for 3.
Be a timeout. Shenandoah right after the basket. That's their second three-pointer of the game.
Yeah, and did that look like a set play to you? I mean,
a little bit.
They came down and they worked her outside the arc. She was wide open, and she hasn't seen much space all night. One thing they've done pretty well is they've kept an eye on Maya Leach, but that's a three-pointer right there. 10 points on the night for her now. Double figures. I'm not sure what the rebounding numbers are. I don't think we keep the individual rebounding numbers.
Not individual. No, I've got the team.
Hey, keep in mind if you're watching this game on YRPtv, either YouTube or Facebook, if you're looking, your friends are looking to watch this game. If you got daughter or niece, somebody playing, tell them to just go to yourradioplace.com, and we've got a link there. So real easy to find us. And we're not on camera much, which is a good thing. Oh, ball knocked out, and let's see, that's going to be, they're going to say that's off Thompson. All right, Zeps with the ball, 41-22 now. I like to get these games on Facebook. It's a good opportunity, to see. Oh, Irvin has her shot blocked. A little bit of a frustration, the foul there by number 20, Savannah Irvin. That's her third on the night. 15 foul, yes, that is her third. Thompson looking for some help on the inbounds, finds Lucas on the sidelines. Oh, let's see. Whistle, out of bounds.
Dribbled it out of bounds, he said. Another turnover.
7:16 left here in the ball game now. 41-22. I'd like to get these games on YouTube, YRPtv. Good chance for, people to see a family member involved in basketball. Oh, nice job there. That was 32. Ava Lazier with the block on Leach.
She's the freshman. Good player. Going to be a good player. She's a good athlete. Good track athlete also.
Riley Lucas takes a seat on the bench. Let's see, I'm not sure who came in. Might have been Thompson coming back in. Here's a long shot by Wickham, no good. Rebound Tyson, back outside now Lily Welch. Welch across midcourt. Oh, Leach. Boy, she anticipated that pass. Easy two for her. Emmy Thompson now up the floor quickly. Lazier. Welch, that's up and in.
That's only Barnesville's fourth point of the second half.
Yeah, and I think Lily Welch has all four of them, and she actually, the first points of the third quarter, she scored. Zeps with the ball now. Wickham in the corner. Pass is tipped away. That's going to be a little bit of a frustration foul there on Kinsley Brown. And I think that's the sixth. So one more, and the Rocks will be in the 1-and-1. Thompson with the inbounds. Quickly driving, shooting, and missing. That is 24, Maddie Schaefer. Leach with a rebound. Leach driving down into the lane. Ball's up and around, up and in. Is that Leach again? Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Let's see.
A little bit of a scrum
22.
There. Yeah, 22. Okay, that is Briley May then. Oh, ball's up underneath. Tyson can't get the shot to go. Leach with a rebound. 5:42 left here in the ball game. Oh, here's a bad pass.
Shenandoah now has 11 turnovers.
They're going to say that was tipped. So it'll be Shenandoah ball.
Okay, that's not then.
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody touched it.
I didn't either, but I've made mistakes before. I know that stuns you, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Leach with the basketball in the corner. Leach now outside. She'll shoot the three. Ball's up and coming down with it. That is number 30, Abigail Johnson. Johnson up the floor quickly. Driving, shooting in. Ball's blocked by Leach. Picked up and a long shot by Thompson. High off the rim, no good. Leach, well, I'll tell you what, she's aggressive as a rebounder. Good athlete. Leach in the lane, can't get it to go. A lot of contact. She'll shoot two.
Both teams now with 16 fouls, so the next one will be 1-and-1 for both. Of course, this was a shooting foul, so she'll go to the line.
Just under 5 minutes now left in the ball game, 4:55. Ball's up by Leach. Can't get that one to go. Second shot by the junior. She's got one more year left. I believe she's a junior.
Yeah, I think she is.
Yes, 5'6" junior. Second shot. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Barnesville. That'll be Shenandoah basketball. 45-24, 4:53 left in the ball game.
Ayla Yater will check back in for Barnesville, as will Alyssa Carter.
Yeah, and this is some good experience for these girls.
And can't see who that one is.
Number
for Barnesville.
35.
I think that's the first time she's been in.
I don't have her, so hoping you recognize her.
Nope, I'll ask somebody.
Long shot by Knoll in the interim. All right, and here she comes, number 35. Not sure who she is. Lazier. Carter now outside the arc. Top of the key now, Lazier driving, shooting, and I see you were rescued. Becky Oliver?
Becky Oliver.
Okay.
All right.
Get that in the book,
Thank
35.
Stephanie, Ayla Yater's mother coming up. She must be listening to us. She knew we needed it.
Yeah. Well, we need all the help we can get. Always a good thing. Oh, here's Knoll driving. Can't get the shot to go. Whistle, and I think this may be a shooting foul, so it'll still be 2.
Just want to make a correction. There's Beck Leaf Oliver. She got a different number from the reserve than we saw her.
Leaf,
yeah.
Thank you.
And she's a freshman.
Okay, that's Knoll knocking down that free throw. Got another one coming.
Look how she stands way over on the right. She must know she shoots it to the left, but it worked. She hit both of them. Barnesville's yet to shoot a free throw, and that's 14 now for Shenandoah.
Cadence Knoll. Beckley Oliver,
and now Barnesville will go to the free throw line.
There we are, 1-1.
It'll be the freshman that just came in, Beckley Oliver.
5'6" freshman.
A chance to get her name in the paper.
All right, here we go. Knock them down. And can't get that to go. Wickham with the rebound. And here comes Leach. Maya Leach with the ball. Leach, top of the key. She's going to drive right down in the paint. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound coming down with it. Tied up there. That is number 24, Maddie Schaefer. And with the tie-up, it'll be possession to the Zeps. Wickham with the inbounds, looking for some help. Finds a cutter. That was 22. That was Briley May. Zeps end up with the ball. Knowles got it down low. House can't connect. Back outside, Wickham now. Wickham taking charge. Back to Knoll. Back to House. House to Wickham. They work the weave a little bit. Wickham now. Shots up and good. Oliver with the basketball now for Barnesville. In the corner. Oh, blocked by Leach. Who else? Active defensively. 49-24, 3:15 left here in the ball game. Knoll.
And now Shenandoah in no hurry. They've got the big lead with 3 minutes to go in the game.
Wickham, they're still working their offense.
They are right, but they're not really trying anything too quick, except for that. But that took about a minute before they sought that. Nice play.
Yeah, Cadence Knoll with a nice cut to the basket. Nice job there by Wickham to find her. 23, that's Carter. Back outside, that's down low now. Schaefer.
It's Maddie Schaefer.
Schaefer loses the handle. Knoll comes up with it for the Zeps. Knoll down the floor, up and Can't get it to go. Let's see, is that going to be a charge?
Yes, it is. And Ayla Yater sitting in there taking the charge. Good job by her.
She's played well defensively tonight.
Yes, she has.
Full court pressure now. Beckley Oliver with the inbounds for the Rocks. 2:23 left in the ball game. 51-24 now. Big lead for the Zeps. Inbounds, Maddie Schaefer. Schaefer finds her way up the middle of the floor, and let's see, that's going to be on Leach. She doesn't like the call. You can see it from here.
Actually, I think that might be on Knoll. Let's see. They're not going to put it up, or okay. Anyway,
yeah, she was not happy. I think she bumped her, so I'm not sure. Might have been on Knoll.
Now she goes out of the game. Yeah, it is on Knoll.
Yeah,
that's her third.
Okay, and Brown comes in for her.
This would be Maddie Schaefer shooting the 1-and-1. No good.
So the first end of the 1-on-1 will not go down. Olivia Phillips checking in now for Barnesville. Brown to House. House. Wickham cuts. Now Leach has it. Leach under the basket, up and in.
Nice. Yater had a hand right there in her face, and she's still able to put it over.
Up the floor, that's Maddie Schaefer now. Schaefer looking for a little help.
Barnesville pretty much all subs in there now.
Wide open. That was Phillips missing the shot. 53-24. Wickham up the floor. Back outside to Brown. Brown to House. House is going to lose the handle. That'll be over
and back. Yep. That's 13 turnovers now for Shenandoah. Barnesville has 27.
Olivia Phillips now to take it in. Leach ball hawking a little bit, doesn't work. Maddie Schaefer with the ball. Schaefer works it back to Phillips. Phillips out on the wing. Now she drives, loses the ball off a foot. Tied up with House. And that will be Barnesville basketball. 1:10 left in the game. 53-24 now. Big lead for the Zeps. Phillips. Nice looking shot there. That is Ava Leisure. Easy two for her. 53-26. Underneath, up and can't get it to go. That was Wickham.
And that foul, I think, will be on Bailey Oliver.
Yeah, and the right thing to do, foul, because she was wide open otherwise. So that'll put Charlie back on the line, shooting a pair. Ball's down. Having a good night from the free throw line. She's 4 for 5. Second shot now for Charlie. Off the rim, no good. Ball chased down by the Rocks. That's Oliver. Oliver across midcourt now. Works it back to Schaefer. Schaefer's tied up there by House.
Dribbled right in the House.
And possession arrow back to the Zeps. Under a minute to go now. 44 seconds left here in the ball game. Big lead for the Zeps, 54-26. Brown out near midcourt. Back to House. Emmy House. Back to Brown now. Charlie Wickham now. 20 seconds
Shenandoah
left
just
in
run the
ball
weave
game.
now, running the clock out.
Brown. Back to Wickham. Wickham now out near midcourt, 10 seconds. Back to House, and she hands it back to Brown. Brown now. And that's going to do it. Final score here tonight. Zeps come away with a big win, 54-26 over Barnesville. So the Zeps improved to 8-6 on the year, and the Rocks will drop to 4-10. Hey, we're going to add up some of the final numbers here and take a quick break. We'll be back with more from Shenandoah High School right after this.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
This year, the Southeastern Med Cancer Services team is celebrating 30 years of being accredited by the National Commission on Cancer. Earning this accreditation and maintaining it for 3 decades is a testament to their team's quality outcomes, dedication, commitment, and care for their patients and community. Learn more by visiting seormc.org today.
Are you aware that planning your funeral ahead of time doesn't have to cost you a thing? Hello, I'm Brian Chandler, owner of Chandler Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Caldwell. We hear often people would like to get something down on paper but have their own insurance policy or money set aside for the expenses in a bank account. We want you to know that we often sit down with folks to take obituary information and discuss their wishes ahead of time without any prepaying. To learn more, visit us online at www.chandlerfuneralhome.net or by calling 740-732-1311. Choose comfort. Choose Chandler Funeral Home.
Our community is a special place, and you work hard to make a living and build a good life for you and your family. It's not always easy. You deserve a local financial partner to be there when you need them most. At Woodsfield Savings Bank, we live, work, and play here. Our cutting-edge technology combined with local decision-making allows us to deliver unmatched personal service. Let us start earning your trust today. Woodsfield Savings Bank. It's personal here.
Now located at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell, Ohio. Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a mutual insurance company established in 1896 for the purpose of providing insurance coverage to rural Ohio. They offer a product to meet your insurance need, whether it is for a farm, rental dwelling, home in town, secondary or seasonal dwelling, churches, or mobile home. They partner with Grinnell Mutual Insurance Company to offer liability coverage to package with their patrons' Buckeye Mutual policy. Call today at 638-3604 and follow them on Facebook at Patrons Buckeye.
And welcome back. Shenandoah High School, the site of tonight's girls' high school basketball game between Shenandoah and Barnesville. Zeps come away with a 54-26 win. Pretty good game. Started off fairly much dominated by Shenandoah, but the Rocks came back in the second quarter. But every time Shenandoah had any problems, they just put that full court pressure back on the Rocks, and they come away with a big win tonight, Mark.
Yeah, after a 19-6 first quarter lead, Barnesville actually outscored them 14-10 in the second quarter, but from then on it was Barnesville only scored 6 points in the entire second half, and it was 25 points in the second half for Shenandoah, so outscored them 25-6 in the second half, and just a very dominating performance. And we'll go through this here in a minute, but a lot of turnovers for the Shamrocks. It really hurt them.
Yeah, and
just not able to handle the press, and even a lot of unforced errors, just not very good passing.
Well, and that's something that Coach Sammy Hall said before the game. She said, hey, we want to force tempo. We want to play at a quicker tempo. We want to run a little bit. We're going to press a little. We're going to press some, and they did, and it was very successful, and they really kept the Rocks from getting into their half-court basketball game, which is what they like to do.
Yes, and Barnesville just they just don't have the athletes to run the ball. They can't handle it and pass it well enough and dribble, and so and that's what Shenandoah was forcing them to do, and that's why we had all the turnovers. Shenandoah is now 8-6 on the season, and Barnesville falls to 4-10. And I'll go through the team stats here, then Bill will give the individual scoring. Barnesville, as we said, only 3 baskets, 6 points the entire second half. And they end up tonight 11 of 33 shooting the ball for 33%. Shenandoah, 22 makes tonight out of 55 attempts, so 40%. Each team had 2 3-pointers. The rebounds also a big advantage for Shenandoah. They had 29 tonight, 12 offensive boards. So over a third of the rebounds they got tonight were offensive boards, and several of those they put back in for points. Barnesville 19 turnovers, and only 2 of those are offensive. But the big story for the Shamrocks tonight, and what really made a difference in this game, Barnesville had 28 turnovers tonight, and Shenandoah just had 13. And I'd say close to a third or half of those turnovers ended up being points for Shenandoah. Also, the free throw is a big difference tonight. Shenandoah is 8 of 16 tonight from the free throw line. Barnesville only shot 2 free throws tonight, and they missed both of them.
So, yeah, and I'll tell you what, we talked about it in pregame. Zeps with a big size advantage. They have 3 or 4 girls at 5'10". Biggest girl that Barnesville has is 5'8". So you expect that domination on the boards, but the pressure, you combine that with the pressure and the turnovers, and it all adds up to a big Shenandoah win tonight. Let's check some of the final numbers. First, for the Shamrocks, it was 2 points for Abigail Thompson, 4 points for 2 points for Abigail Johnson, 4 points for Ellie Thompson, 4 points for Madeline Tyson, 4 points for Ava Lazier, 6 points for Lily Welch, and 6 points for Alyssa Carter, who hit both threes tonight for the Shamrocks. For the victorious Zeps, it was 2 points for Savannah Irvin, 3 points for Emmy House, 4 points for Kinsley Brown. 6 points for Cadence Knoll, 8 points for Briley May, and leading the way tonight for the Zeps, 14 points for the usual leading scorer, Maya Leach for Shenandoah, and the actual top scorer tonight for Shenandoah, 17 points for Charlie Wickham. Both those girls, you can see that Maya Leach, Barnesville, they had her number circled. She still ended up with 14 points. She's a good athlete.
And as we said, Barnesville for a while tried to box and won on her tonight. Ayla Yater, good defensive player, stayed with her and did a pretty good job on her. But
it worked.
When she got the ball to bring it down court, she's able to do things, and eventually they just got out of that, and she ended up scoring quite a bit.
Yeah, let's take a look at the schedule, take a little look ahead for coming up now for the Zeps, and I'll be here for that one. Right here at Shenandoah High School, they'll be taking on their cross-county rivals, the Caldwell Redskins. So that's going to be Wednesday night, and
I'm assuming that's on WWKC.
Actually, no, it will not be. It'll just be on just like we did tonight.
Okay, all right, good.
So girls game, and that's what do the Shamrocks have coming up? Let's see here. I think that they are they're at Martins Ferry coming up on the 12th.
Okay. Martins Ferry's got a very nice team this year, so that'll be another tough game. And for our Barnesville fans, just a reminder that Jeff Stevens and I will be back on WB&V Friday night back here at Shenandoah as the Barnesville boys will take on the Zeps Friday night on WB&V.
Yeah, this gym getting a workout.
Yes,
I'll say
it
that
is.
right now.
Yeah.
Tonight we had Barnesville here, the girls here, and we're going to have Wednesday night. It'll be the Caldwell girls, and of course Barnesville will be back in and as the Shenandoah Zeps take on Barnesville. So a lot of basketball here, and we've got a ways to go in January, but the girls' season's starting to wind down a little bit, Mark.
Yes, as we said, they're well over the halfway point now. 12 games for Shenandoah, and Barnesville has 14 games played. So, they play 22, and a lot of that, of course, they'll play 20 regular and then see who the top 4 are in the OVAC. They'll play each other. Then the rest of the teams that don't make it will be matched up with other teams that didn't qualify.
All right, tell you what, great night here. Want to thank all of our sponsors for bringing this game. We love to bring the games to you via the web. It gives a lot of people a chance to see a team, see the girls when they don't get a chance to come out to a game. Let's see, final score. One more time, Mark. It is
56-24
54-26.
54, okay, 26. I knew there was a 6 in there.
I
All
did
right.
have it written down. Boy, they shut the scoreboard.
Yeah.
They shut her down pretty quick here. So the final score once again tonight, Shenandoah winning 54-26 over the Rocks for Mark Brown. I'm Bill Cassler. Have a great rest of your night.
Thanks for watching high school basketball from AVC Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by Doan Ford, patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, Southeastern Med, AMG Vanadium, Woodsfield Savings Bank, Sioux Snowed State Farm, and Chandler Funeral Home.